Hey, Ray's here with the Cyberpunk 2077 achievement guide. We'll be going for the achievement called Gunslinger, which is shoot an enemy grenade in mid-air with a revolver. Now, a few things I want to go over first. Some of these revolvers don't count, like this one right here. The tech revolvers, I do not think they count for the achievement, so make sure you use a power revolver. Under the green, what the rarity is, you can see that there is tech and there is power weapons, so make sure you pay attention to this as well. I tried to hitting a grenade with this one, and I am pretty sure I hit it and the achievement did not pop. I'm pretty sure it's even in this video as well. I went through and I tried to use it, and I thought that this would consider it as a revolver. So on top of this, I had to get out of combat to go craft a regular revolver to actually make it work. Now, a must you have to have is this upgrade here for your nervous system. That way you can use slowmo. Now, I don't think you can stack them on top of each other to make it even better, but all I got's the base one, and it should be, I think it's free, honestly, to some rip doctors. So go check that out. Get the upgrade of your nervous system. It's basically like a marijuana implant to slow you down. So you can use that, and that is pretty much the only way you are going to get this achievement. Shooting a grenade out of mid-air is basically impossible without some slow-mo. So here, your best chance to have them throw grenades at you is if you hide behind things, and if they know you're there, like they're aware of you, and you can hide behind a container, and they'll usually throw grenades at you to flush you out. Be your best chance at trying to get them to throw one. If you just stand in front of an enemy out in the open, they will not throw a grenade at you. It is about impossible to get them to chuck one, and it's going to be kind of ill-timed here and there. If you can find a spot where you think it might work, I'm not going to show you on the map where I'm at, because obviously you can do this whenever you want, but it's a bit tricky to get them to actually throw a grenade. So I'm moving around here from cover to cover, trying to actually figure out my best chances of them to throw the grenade. And what helped me out as well is if you use your eye from time to time, it does kind of slow down the time, so you can see when they throw a grenade. It's still kind of hard to tell by their movements, but if you can see their arm, I would say throw something, then they're usually going to be throwing a grenade. So if you can use your eye at the time they just throw it, you can see, if you have more than one enemy, you can see who it's coming from, and you have a better chance of seeing it in the air as well. At that point, if you know where it's coming from, I would recommend doing your double dash into your aim to activate your slow-mo, and just try your best to shoot out the air. Like I said, this took me a little bit to try to figure it out, and this gun, I don't think it worked out at all for me. So what I'm going to eventually do over here is I'm going to head behind that blue container to my right, and if I hide behind that, it tends to work out pretty well for them to want to throw grenades. I don't know if the AI have a better chance of throwing grenades when you are behind some obstacle that is not only, basically like that. As soon as I got over through it, and I showed you how I went into with my eye to slow it down as well to see it, but you can see that they tend to throw grenades when you have an actual, like an object that's taller than you, not these small objects. I don't think they'll work as well. I think it works better if you have something that hides your entire body. I don't know, because it tended to work every time I get behind it. It tended to work pretty well, and right there, I swear to God, I shot that out of the air because it blew up and nothing. So, but this spot here was pretty good for me, hiding behind an object that tended to be taller than me and decently long. That way you can give you pretty good cover fire. And right there is the prime example of me doing my slow-mo and shooting out the air, because I don't think that grenade would just explode in the air like that unless it was near me on the ground. But I tried it a few times, and if you guys think it might work, you can try it, but I'm showing you here that it's not worth your time to attempt for it, because it did not work for me. And I basically came back with the regular revolver, the power one, and I ended up getting the achievement almost right away after a few attempts of shooting at the air, and I got it. So other than that, there isn't really any more tips I can provide for you. Just make sure you upgrade your nervous system to get the slow-mo. That is a key. You have to have that for the achievement. And make sure you have some power revolver. Doesn't matter how strong it is, because I think a one-shotting grenade should blow it up anyway. and the fact that you might need a good cover spot to be able to have them constantly throw grenades at you. Another little tip I would say is what you would do is go clear out an area, and if you can, leave like 2 enemies alive. I would say that way you have a little bit better chance of them throwing grenades at you, and not just one guy. One guy might take a little longer to throw grenades, since I don't think it really matters what type of enemy they are to throw a grenade. I think they all have that ability to do it. So make sure you just leave a couple of enemies alive, and hopefully you get lucky enough to shoot at the air. I'm not going to talk this video because it's a few more minutes long about me backing out of the area, going crafting one. Right here I'm trying to see if I have a regular revolver, and I don't. And then I try to go to the crafting section, and at this time I'm still pretty new to the game, and I didn't realize you couldn't craft in the middle of combat, so I'm kind of scrolling through the menu like a tard. But anyway, let the video play out the rest of the way, and you'll see me get the achievement once I craft a regular revolver and come back and get it pretty quick. That being said, enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll get back to you with some more achievement guides.